up in artistic environment, and is that helping you to get by in Hollywood?
It was very. It's always. I don't. It's hard because I don't know anything else. That's how I grew up. You know. That's the way it was. My father's an actor, and my uncle is a writer, and their best friend was a composer. So it was. I mean, we were surrounded. Like, this was very open and very artistic environment. And, so that's natural to me. You know, that's growing up. I thought everyone had it that way. And it was wonderful, absolutely wonderful, of course, and very creative and very supportive family. And then, yeah, of course, I grew up. My dad was on stage when I was a kid, so I spent a lot of time back running around, you know, the corridors behind the theater and hanging out there. And then when he started working internationally when I was in my late teens, so that's when we started traveling a lot. And his first thing, or when I was 13, we actually lived in Budapest for 6 months. He was shooting a movie out there, and then later on, he started traveling a lot. And of course, it was a great experience to travel over the world and meet new people and hang out on movie sets and get to know, you got to know that world a bit.
I read that the popularity was overwhelming for you, and you took a long break. Now you are back in acting. How do you handle this popularity now? It's much bigger than before. How do you?
Yeah, it is. It is definitely crazier now than it was then. But I'm also older. I was 13, and that's a weird age to be famous when you're 13. I mean, I was already insecure, and when people recognized me or like giggled behind my back or pointed, and like I don't know, it made me very insecure and nervous, and I couldn't handle that. Today I try to see it as something positive, and the fact that people are actually into the show, that there are fans out there. You know, I'm grateful for that, because without them we wouldn't have a show. That's how it. I mean, it is. They wouldn't let us do 3, 4, 5 seasons of a show if there wasn't a big fan base. So, that's important to remember.
What was also the decision of taking the part in True Blood? Did it influence your career in States more or in Sweden?
In the States, because that was because of the popularity of the show. It always it's and I'm very grateful for that, because it opened many doors for me in terms of other projects.
Yeah, but on the other hand, you're followed by paparazzis. Isn't it kind of annoying?
It can be, yeah. It's obviously the downside of it, but the popularity of the show makes it easier for my agents or my manager to get great meetings with directors and stuff that it was difficult to be able to sit down with a couple years ago, because they didn't know my work at all. Yeah, I mean, the two sides of every coin. It's definitely, yeah, sometimes it can be annoying, but the positive aspect is so much greater to me. We're having so much fun, and it's an amazing show to work on, and yeah, like I said, the opportunity that comes along with that.